Oh, there's something right there. What is that? Another bluegill. Yeah, what's going on YouTube? So, I actually just got done filming my last video out here on Lake Nickajack today. And I need to keep a few bluegills, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video and I'm gonna hit some docks with my ultralight real quick. So, I'm gonna make another cast right over here. They're right on the edge. There's one right there. Never even felt them. I just saw my line swimming. Back-to-back cast, man. Oh no, did he swallow it? It just a little deep. There we go. Another bluegill. Keep him. So the bait I'm using my ultralight today. This is a 1-inch Berkley Gulp minnow. That is in the smelt color. You can see right there, and that is on a 1/64 ounce jig head, and then that is on a 2-pound fluorocarbon line. Any fish, oh, them bluegill going crazy in there. Any fish on the planet will eat this lure right here. They got different colors for these things. My personal favorite is the smelt color, because that's the closest color to like a minnow, like a shad. So they have like different colors, like black shad. There's another fish right there. That feels like a bigger bluegill. Yeah, a little bit bigger bluegill. I'll keep just a few more right there in my bucket. But yeah, look at my live scope, guys. This is the very edge of this dock right here. Look at all them fish right there. Just a pile of them. I probably bet you most of them are bluegill. I got this line wrapped around my life jacket. My goodness. I'm just going to keep on making some casts, man. And another one right there. Hey, back away from this dock. That is a big bluegill, man. Look at that. Tell you, on the ultralight, these things are a blast. I'll probably only keep one more. I had a few left over from my last trip that were still alive, so if y'all haven't watched my last video, I highly encourage you to go watch that, because it was just an incredible catfishing trip, man. I mean, the trip was just, it was incredible. I don't know how else to say. Caught some big catfish, caught a lot of catfish. Of course, I haven't edited the video yet, but who knows how long it actually turned out. It might be 45 minutes, might be an hour. I don't know. But what I do know is that there's a pile of fish right here, and I want to catch them with this bait right here. So you got a couple different ways of how you can fish this thing. You can either, one, cast it out and let it fall down the water column until it hits the bottom. And if you don't get bit, then once it hits the bottom, you start twitching and slightly reeling. Just like that. Most of my bites come when I'm twitching it on the bottom. So you can either do that, or you can cast it out, and then you can slowly reel just like this. And then that's like a minnow just going through the water like that. I got bit right there. A couple different ways you can fish this thing. It's pretty versatile bait. And look at this thing right here. He bit the tail off of that thing. My goodness, I gotta put another one on. I just put that one on there. My goodness. I got fish right there. Yeah, but don't want to get too close to this dock. Don't want to scare all these fish away. Yeah, that'll be the last one I keep. I think I have about like 10 or 11 in there, so I definitely won't be keeping any more. These docks oftentimes hold a lot of fish, especially bluegill and stuff. So you don't need a live scope to do this type of fishing, of course. You know, fishing with the gold minnow. There's fish right there. I just saw my line swimming. Another just big bluegill, man. All right, I won't be keeping any more. Oh. Yeah, that is a nice bluegill, man. Solid. Bluegill, you're lucky I got all the bluegill I need. Another cast right on this corner of this dock right here. My favorite way to fish this thing is the first way I explained it is letting it just sink down in the water column. And then you just start twitching it. If you got a pile of fish, it's probably not gonna make it to the bottom. There's that bluegill before it gets bit. But there's something splashed up there. Yeah, you can buy these Gulp minnows. They come in like a small jar. I think they're like $6.99. They come with like 30 of those. There's another one right there. A small jar of those Gulp minnows. Just another solid bluegill, man. They're stacked right here. Back away from here. And if one side of the Gulp minnow gets ripped, you can always turn it over and just go through the other side of it. Let's see if I can try to do it. Yeah, I could probably get one more fish. The biggest thing with it is make sure the Gulp minnow is straight. Otherwise, there's one right there. Oh, it came off. The Gulp minnow got hit right there. Oh. The Gulp minnow is going to swirl in the water, so you want to make sure it's straight so it falls down straight in the water column. That feels like a pretty good one. That's a dinner plate. Oh, don't splash me in my face, fish. How rude. Get this thing out real quick. Yeah, that's a big old bluegill. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, fish. I didn't mean it. Yeah. It's another slab, man. See it, buddy. I know people call crappie slabs. Big bluegill, I call them slabs sometimes. Just because I can, right? Make some more cast over here. Fish right there. A small bluegill. It's been a few minutes since I've gotten a bite, guys. I think I've spooked these fish. They're still here. But oftentimes when you take a good number of fish out of an area, the other fish there get spooked. I got bit right there. So I've came, there's one right there, a little closer to this side of the dock. Oh, another bluegill. Blue gigi is what some people call me. Hey, don't hurt me. Yeah, bluegill. Let me fix that real quick. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Today's catfishing trip, guys, was just. Oh, fish right there. Was was absolutely incredible. I caught so many catfish. I caught quite a few big ones too. I caught a few that was probably around that 20-pound range. Oh, now just so many of the bellies on them catfish, just huge. I mean, they're just sitting down there gorging on something. Either it's bluegill, shad, skipjack, something. Yep, one right there. Oh, I don't want to get too close. There's a little bit of a wind, so it's kind of blowing me towards this dock, which I don't want that at all. Oh, another bluegill. Yeah. Yeah, I may have to replace that gold. I can probably get one more fish out of it. Make another cast right here. Yep. Almost hit the dock right there. Yeah. Oh, small bluegill. Yeah. He would be way too small for me to keep. If desperate times call for desperate measures, maybe, but let me fix this thing. I'll probably get one more fish on it. Yep. Oh, is that a bluegill? Oh, don't get me wrapped around that pole. There you go. Came out of it. That thing hit it hard, man. I thought it was like a crappie or something. Ooh. Wind, stop it. Stop blowing me against this dock. Oh, bluegill. Yeah, he's purty. Had to fix that gold. Yep. Golly, dude, they are just stacked. They're just stacked underneath this dock, man. Another bluegill, man. I think the thing that makes this dock special than all the other ones, yep, oh, got hit right there, is that this one doesn't have a lot of grass in it until you get farther back into the dock. You know, a lot of these docks don't come out this far, and Nickajack is known to be one of the grassiest lakes in Tennessee, so, you know, if you got all that grass in there, it's like, well, one, I can't fish in that with this. And two, the bluegill probably are not going to be buried in that grass. Some might. But even if they are, I can't fish in that. So, that's why I think it makes this dock so special compared to all the other ones. Got another one right there. Fix my position again. Yeah. Oh, blue gigi. Come here. Yeah, let him go. I tell you guys, you get on a pile of fish with this bait right here. I don't care if you're fishing for crappie, bass, bluegill. Anything will eat this one bait right here. Anything on planet Earth. And this bluegill right here, he don't care what I gotta say. All he wants to do is go back home. He's gonna go tell his brothers and sisters, mommy and daddy, of what he just experienced today. That's A-okay. He'll be telling his kids about that story. That's another bluegill. That's a golly. That's another just Big bluegill. That one's face is like shaped kind of weird. It might just be me, but his face seems kind of short. Oh. I got all the bluegill I need today, so I won't be keeping any more. This lake is filled with bluegill though. And there's just so many. Not many people, you know, fish for bluegill, what I know. A lot of people, you know, fish for bass, which I like bass fishing too. But I can tell you, you're going to catch a lot more bluegill doing this than you are than just targeting bass. Yep, right there. That one was just sitting there. Ooh. Just another. There's a whole family in there. Or down there, I should say. Another just big bluegill, man. If I was ever in a bluegill tournament and I could fish anywhere, I'd probably come here. Yep. Just saw my line swimming. See you, buddy. With this lure, you really need to use 2-pound line. You can use a 1/32 ounce jig head. You know, if you're wanting to get this jig down a little deeper. Oh, I need to fix myself. Oh no, don't get myself wrapped around that pole. All right, there you go. Another one right here, but you really need to use 2-pound line. Because otherwise, if you're using 4 or 6-pound line, you're not going to be able to cast this thing unless you use a heavier jig head. Which in that case, I guess would be okay. But 2-pound line is stronger than what you think. You're not going to break off as easy as you might think. And that one got hit. Fix that real quick. You get you a ultralight pole, ultralight reel, and you get you some of these Gulp minnows and 1/64 ounce jig heads. You can catch the crap out of fish. I don't care where you are. I guess the only time that it would make it difficult to catch fish with this lure would be if one, the water is just super muddy, and then at that point the fish just aren't going to be able to see it, and then at that point you're just gonna, yeah, honestly I would probably catch bluegill a different way, maybe with some worms or something, because they're just not going to be able to see this jig unless you put it right in front of their face. And if it's really windy, and then at that point, the wind is just going to blow your jig all over creation. And you're not going to be able to feel those bites at all either. Today's wind's not bad. Yep. All small bluegill. I've lost count how many bluegill I've caught out of this one spot. Bluegill spawn multiple times a year. I think it's every moon phase. Don't quote me on that. Like every full moon or something, they spawn. Oh, got hit right there. Yep. Tighten my drag just a touch. Yeah. Oh, what is this? That is not a bluegill. Is that a... What is that thing? Is that a golden shiner? I didn't think these things ain't gold minnows. Oh, whoa, 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 hey. What is that? I think that's a golden shiner. That thing's freaking cool looking, man. Wow. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to keep that thing. I'll put him in my cooler behind me. That thing freaking cool looking, man. That's the first golden shiner I've caught on this gulp minnow. Yep, one right there. What is this? Another golden shiner? Nope, bluegill. Oh, small bluegill. They actually bit the tail off of that thing, but with as many fish that's here, it ain't gonna matter. Yep, fish right there. Alright. I think that's gonna call it, guys. Oh. That'll probably be the last fish of the video right there. Yeah, small bluegill. Yep, and that's gonna call it right there. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Man, I can tell you that one secret bait, the 1-inch Berkley gulp minnow in the smelt color, you take an ultralight rod and some 2-pound test line, you will literally catch everything on the planet. I know we didn't catch everything on the planet today. We only got some bluegill and then that one golden shiner. I think it's a golden shiner. I'm gonna have to look it up after I finish the outro of this video. But man, it's just an absolute blast. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and don't forget, go catch them. Peace.